Welcome to LearnSaxophoneOnline.com. I'm Jeff Cunningham, and in this video I'm going to demonstrate how to assemble the saxophone. It's important to have a system or an order to making the assembly, as this will diminish the possibilities of dropping the instrument when setting it up. So let's begin. Make sure the case is on a solid surface, such as a tabletop, a sturdy chair, or the floor. Avoid placing the case on your lap, as this will not provide you with a steady surface. Next, look at the case. Notice it is made of two sections. The deeper section holds the saxophone. This needs to be on bottom. The narrower section is the lid, and it needs to be on top. Now that we have the case on a steady surface and the lid is on top, we can open up the case. I want to identify a few of the pieces of the saxophone. The neck strap, the mouthpiece, ligature, and reed. In an earlier video, I demonstrated how to assemble these three pieces. The neck, and the main body of the saxophone. As we make this assembly, keep in mind that we will have no more than two separate pieces of the instrument in our hands at one time. Let's go ahead and begin the assembly. First, find the cork grease. It often comes in a container similar to that of chapstick. We'll remove the cap, pick up the neck, and apply the cork grease to the cork on the neck. Rub that in with your finger, and then remove the excess cork grease from the cork and from your finger, as we don't want to get that on the saxophone. Applying the cork grease to the cork will help the cork last longer, and also it makes it easier to put the mouthpiece on. So go ahead and grab the neck near the cork, and as you put the mouthpiece on, push and twist back and forth. And we're going to go a little bit past halfway. In a later lesson, I'll discuss the importance of mouthpiece placement and tuning. But for right now, we'll go ahead and put the neck down. Now that we've put the neck down, go ahead and put on the neck strap. It goes over the top of the head. We can tighten it up a little bit. Grab the saxophone by the bell and the top of the body. If you have a cap, go ahead and remove that cap. On the back, there's a loop. This is where we attach the neck strap. On the top of the saxophone, there are two screws. One screw goes into a slot. This slot holds a music lyre, or a small music stand. The other screw tightens the neck to the saxophone. Make sure that this screw is loose. Also notice there's a post sticking up above the saxophone. This post is part of the octave mechanism on the saxophone body. This post needs to go on the inside of the octave mechanism on the neck, so right here. If it goes on the outside, it may bend or damage the saxophone, but it definitely won't work properly, so make sure it's on the inside. Take the neck, grab it near the end, and simply insert it into the saxophone. Now before you tighten the screw, look at the inside of the neck. There is an extra layer of metal there. That layer strengthens the neck, but it also comes to a point. Make sure that point is pointing directly at the post. Once you have that lined up, move the neck to the right so the point is pointing directly to the far end or far right end of the post. Once you've done that, tighten the screw. With some saxophones, the neck will not slide in very easily or come out very easily. In fact, it can be quite difficult. If this is the case, do not add oil or cork grease to the neck, as this can make the problem worse. Instead, hold the neck with one hand. With your other hand, grab the portion of the neck that goes inside the saxophone body. Grab it firmly and then move back and forth. Once you've done that, pick up the body of the saxophone, take your thumb, push on the side walls on the inside, and push down. After doing this once, it should have improved the ease of putting the neck into the saxophone. If not, do it 2 or 3 more times and that should solve the issue. That concludes the lesson that deals with assembling the saxophone. If you follow these steps, you'll be putting the saxophone together correctly and safely, ensuring a better tone and response from your instrument. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed the session, and we'll see you soon.